I've been dealing, feeling, shading skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are goner. He couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom. On treacherous timing, they'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, feeling, shading skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, feeling, shading skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
I'm up now, isn't okay. I'm a real snob, I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my stay. I'm finna give it a good shot on my case. She want the Mew Mew, she want the Eastside. How much it costed? Like a non-date. Band-aid. Thinking I miss, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil.
As the sun starts to set, you're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. Spencer Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started. And off we go from Dallas. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Going to the ground again on first. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Milrow. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Milrow with it on first. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Once more into the hands of Judy. And he's stopped as we get closer. Our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now, Milrow. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now give left side. That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
2nd down pass play coming. This is caught along the sideline. That's Ferguson. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
To the air on 3rd and long. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And this one gets just beyond midfield before sailing out.
At their own 48-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So 1st down from the 41.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, right?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Such a cool picture right there of shock and shed. That's what these D tackles work on in the league. You got to shock that offensive blocker, you got to shed him, and you got to make that tackle for loss. Well done.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go now. Panthers 60, Panthers ready.
Milrow from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Quick throw is caught. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Thrown back, it's the handoff. That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers, just the element they needed to spring that run.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Timberwolves.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that 1st down marker. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Throwing from the gun here. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's the end of our opening quarter. Our score, 6-0. We're right back to Arlington after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They're going to try and throw it here. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Running in the red zone. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets up the first.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Milrow. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Michael Dixon will kick it away. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Connects on the crosser. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get 23 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Get this over the middle to Ferguson. Fought off the tackle, but he lost the football. And the Seahawks pick it up. And they can't call the return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Second down, looking for options. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Pittman sent in motion right. Working inside the red zone. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Cowboy 80.
Milrow throwing on third down. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead.
Hey, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some can do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Let's go. Bravo 80.
They'll throw to start the drive. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Again to throw on second. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Milroe looking to throw. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Stephanie. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Has some daylight through the 40. The 30. Gets the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 3-possession game.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push the lead to 20. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line.
24-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
Give now to the running back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds the football outside. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Big gain downfield. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Let's go.
We'll look to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no one connecting. It's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing it again here. Flushed out of the pocket. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Third and long for him here. On the move, headed right. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Get it. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Get it.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And some solid blocking there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup.
Milrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready.
All set now. First and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, Milrow. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs from 37.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Milrow with it on first. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab and bound.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
70 Wolf. Ready.
They are throwing it again. Completed to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Throw right side finds Pittman. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, a bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy. Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That finds Pittman, complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
60.
Throwing from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18
Running back
Cardinal.
motions right. First down throw here from Milrow. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to work it to the 20. Knocked down by Savon Revel. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Will Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down, play action. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing again on second. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for George Pickens that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
4th down, pass coming. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
70, Timberwolves. Ready, ready?
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. They did it right back. That's intercepted. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Dumped off to his running back. Across the 45 and still going. Watch the sideline inside the 35. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point by Schrader is up and good. And the Cowboys drop the lead back to 13.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got other heads, boy. All that drink, you got to chill.
Schrader on to kick this one away. On the return, here's Miles Price. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
To throw, here's Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Flush down out to his left. Making the call himself. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80, go.
On 1st down, they'll run. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79.
Throwing now, Milrow. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At their own 27-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Let's go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
19, Tiger, 19.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's completed right side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Alert! Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Ready?
Right up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Okay, ready?
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
They'll run here on first down. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
This time it's a passing play. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks take over as he reports his 10th career INT.
Well, I'm hit, man. I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Hand off to the back. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Seahawks have the football, up a couple of scores to start the 4th quarter. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready?
From the gun, Milrow. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Pulled in by Tommy Trumbull. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Ready?
From the red zone now. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
The give here on 2nd. Through the middle. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Another carry for him. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risks. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Viking 18.
Running back sent in motion.
Let go.
Back to the well again. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they've got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Monroe looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Sanders sends it through, and that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the 4th, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he won't get to the 20. Out of bounds just before it around the 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go. 72, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
They'll throw it. And they pick him off again. And the Seahawks get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
By the Seahawks. They'll take over at 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Plowing up the middle. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Seeing a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 by...
They give it to him again. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Go! Gravity Lions. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Third down, they need 7.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Finds Pittman, complete. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
At their own 38-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Liking 18. Ready?
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Here's the handoff. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Brought down by Ernest Jones. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Tag. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Back-to-back carries here. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Line up the design keeper. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note, getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Dallas.